Hello, I'm Brad Davidson and welcome to this Sky Racing News Update. Let's start with the great mare Winx, who's joined greats Black Caviar and Sunline after becoming the third horse to win the Australian Horse of the Year award on 3 separate occasions on Thursday night. Winx was also crowned Best Middle Distance Horse for last season and Victorian Horse of the Year, ahead of her bid to extend her winning streak to 28 in Saturday's Tab Turnbull Stakes at Flemington. Red Zell was crowned Australia's champion sprinter of last season. Golden Slipper winner Esther Jarb was labelled Best 2-year-old. Shoals and Trapeze Artist took out 3-year-old Filly and Coulter Gelding honours respectively, while Melbourne Cup hero Rekindling was crowned Premier Stayer with gold medals the Best Jumper. The Randwick track was downgraded to a soft 7 on Friday morning ahead of Saturday's Group 1 Spring Champions Stakes meeting. The Gay Waterhouse and Adrian Bott-trained Gloaming Stakes winner Thinking Big heads the betting for the feature event, while last start winners Arameo, Mickey Blue Eyes and Frankly Awesome are all well in commission. The Roman Console Stakes and Ank Stakes will also be decided, with Sandbar and I Am Serious the respective favourites for those events. Competition for the final slot in the Kosciuszko is heating up after the Danny Williams-trained Kopi Luwak was ruled out of the race on Thursday due to a tendon injury to his near foreleg. Care to Think remains favourite for the Rich race, but Tab are holding 3 times the amount of money on Victorium than the favourite. Irish sprinter US Navy flag has stepped up his preparations for the Tab Everest with a gallop at Canterbury on Friday morning. Meanwhile, the Australian Turf Club has revealed the recently retired Chautauqua will lead out the field for the Everest on Saturday week, giving racegoers a chance to farewell the champion sprinter. A number of Queensland race meetings are in jeopardy, with several of the state's racing bodies agreeing to strike action on 2 of Australia's biggest race days. Nathan Exelby from the Courier Mail reported that a letter will be sent to the Queensland Premier, Treasurer and Racing Minister outlining the intention to stand down all industry participants from meetings at Doomben, the Gold Coast and Toowoomba on Cox Plate Day and again on Melbourne Cup Day. This comes in response to the Queensland Government's decision to introduce a point of consumption tax on October 1, where bookmakers and wagering providers are now taxed 15% of all revenue they generate from Queensland-based customers. The figure is significantly higher than the 8% and 10% that will be introduced on January 1 by the respective Victorian and New South Wales governments. Finally, Enable's chances of winning the prestigious Arc de Triomphe in France this weekend received a boost, with news tracksmen will bypass the race and wait for the Champion Stakes at Ascot instead. That's all we have time for in this Sky Racing News Update, but be sure to follow us on social media for updates throughout the day.